Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for the Season 8 premiere of The Walking Dead, and I believe this one was entitled Mercy. We haven't done a Walking Dead review since last season. It's been quite a long time, quite a few months. This, for some of you that are newer, may not be the normal thing you're used to seeing on the channel, and for those of you watching for the first time, I do review a lot of anime here, so if you're interested in that, subscribe. But the basic gist of it is I started the channel reviewing The Walking Dead among other things, and I'm going to keep doing so, because I enjoy talking about the show. So I'm going to try to keep this one kind of brief, but I just wanted to discuss the episode a bit. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun to watch and all. Sure, it was not perfect. There's some kind of bad leadership going on, if I am to be honest, and some bad plan making, but I thought it was fun to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed the episode. So, let's talk about it. What I enjoyed, what I thought was off, but still had fun watching. I don't like to be too overly negative unless something really bad happens with the series. But either way, some things I liked. Dwight and Daryl passing notes back and forth towards the beginning. I found that really funny. They were just out in the open. It was killing me. I was like, what if somebody sees all of this? I loved everything that happened with the group that, it was basically Carol, Tara, Daryl, and Morgan. Really difficult to say Daryl, Carol, and Tara in any sort of order together without messing up, without their names running into each other. So they were like taking out guards, which I thought was awesome, and Rick helped with that too, ambushing the patrol that Dwight sent out, leading the herd towards the sanctuary. All the stuff with them was really exciting and fun and just overall enjoyable to watch. I thought it was cool action stuff, basically. The speech that was given by Rick and then Ezekiel follows in and then Maggie, it was just normal whatever speech. It wasn't some big tear-jerking emotional thing, wasn't some really cool thing that nobody had thought of before. It was just kind of whatever. Carl is left to defend Alexandria. Rosita and Michonne are staying to heal up because Rosita's been shot, of course, and Michonne has been beaten in the face quite a bit. So their plan with the actual attack is kind of stupid. It's not very good and very dangerous. So they just roll up to the gates after doing all this to take out the security. One man has to die, they say, but they killed a bunch of other men to get there. So Negan walks out, and they don't just all spray indiscriminately at him as soon as he walks out the door and kill him, because once they kill him, that would have been kind of it. Now, they did have the plan to have his lieutenants hand him over. Not a bad plan. But while he and all his lieutenants were standing out there, door closed behind them and all, they again could have kind of just sprayed, and it would have been sacrificing Eugene, it would have been sacrificing Dwight, but it would have been a success. I mean, maybe Eugene and Dwight just get down quicker than Negan. Either way though, or they could have worked out a signal telling Dwight to get down when they were about to spray. But, is what it is. They make a bunch of noise, blowing out all the windows. Rick and Gabriel blow up the gate, all to open them up so that they can waltz the herd in there. Which isn't a bad plan, but I guess, it kind of is a bad plan, because their whole thing was they didn't want to kill civilians, and if this plan is going to kill anyone, it's going to be the civilians before the saviors. It is much more likely to kill the civilians than the saviors, given that the saviors have all the guns and stuff and can more easily escape and leave the civilians to die. Also, Harlan is still in there, Harlan Carson, the doctor from the hilltop. They said they were going to get back. They kind of just, this plan was, it left them for dead. Now, of course, the plan could just be to distract them for a while, make them use a bunch of their ammo. Of course, the plan, while it could be bad if the herd did kill them, there's also the mentality that maybe they had that, maybe the herd wasn't going to kill them to begin with. Then it's not so bad, because they're like, the herd's just there to make them waste their ammo, to sort of, maybe it does kill some of them, even if it doesn't kill that many, but it's just making them waste their time so that they can take out the outposts, and it's making them waste their ammo. So, in hindsight, that isn't so bad. The Gregory plan with that Negan had completely failed. It was pretty funny. I thought it was funnier than the comics, but I try not to compare the two that much. Yeah, the Gregory plan, it failed. It was kind of just a quick throwaway thing. What else? After they blow up the place, everybody escapes. Gregory actually escapes because Gabriel goes in to save him, and Rick just leaves Gabriel. Daryl's like, should we wait for him? Rick's like, nah, we can't wait any longer. Let's get out of here. Even though he came back for Rick, no, let's just leave. So again, kind of a dick move. That was kind of a crappy leadership move. Sure, it's his own fault if Gabriel ran back, but I still just don't like it. Don't like that move there, Rick. So we see that there are at least 3 outposts they're attacking. Maybe we'll see more of that next episode. There's one that Morgan and Diane are at, and I think that's actually the one they cleared out once before back in season 6. It's been so long. Thinking back, what even happened in season 7? Then moving on from that, there was one that Rick and Daryl were at, and one that Carol and Ezekiel are at, and we see in the promo for next episode, it looks like we're getting more of that one at least, but hopefully we jump around and see a bunch of stuff. No bottle episodes, please. Gabriel and Negan are left in a trailer, and one thing that leaves me thinking is, couldn't Gabriel has like an assault rifle or something? I don't remember if he ran out of bullets, and he might have, but if he didn't, can he just kill Negan there? Sure, it's going to draw more of them by making the noise, but they're already all there. Yeah, couldn't he just kill Negan there? Even if it meant going out in a blaze of glory and dying himself? I feel like Gabriel could take out Negan quite easily right now. And I guess that's it. The only other things going on, we have the old Rick flashback, or flash forwards, something. I think they might be a reality. It might be one of those things where they're trying to make us think that it's just Rick's vision of the future and what Rick thinks the future is going to be, and for the casual fan, and then it sort of builds throughout the season, and then by the end, things connect up, and that's actually the real future. That could be a possibility, I see. If so, I hope they don't get too much into it, because then we know every character we see there is potentially just a guaranteed survival, and if they're guaranteed to survive, that kind of takes away some of the suspense. The flashes we had to Rick while he was crying and his face was all messed up and his eyes were bloodshot and everything, no idea what that's about. That's kind of sketchy. And also the stuff with Carl and Sadiq I thought was cool. I believe that is confirmed to be Sadiq, so that's actually really cool. Yeah, and when Rick was doing the crying thing, he says the same thing that Sadiq said, I believe, the whole my mercy will be greater than my wrath. I'm pretty sure that's what Sadiq said. So yeah, cool stuff. So episode as a whole, I did think it was really fun and enjoyable. Some of the things with the plan, I was like, okay, just gotta take it face value, but in general, I thought it was fun, and I'm hoping this season just avoids... Bottle episodes isn't the best term for them, because they take place over a whole community, but just jump around more. Don't make us wait. Don't show us one thing and then make us wait 8 episodes before we see that character again. It destroys all suspense. There is no suspense with that. I'm just hoping the season has better pacing, better overall direction in the way it's organized. So, episode as a whole, I'd give it 7.5 graffiti flowers out of 10. Just because I thought it was fun. I thought I enjoyed it, but yeah, we'll see how things go. It's like, for most of the fans I've talked to last season, just kind of bummed them out a bit, so hopefully, or bummed them out a bit on the quality of the series, I should say. But hopefully the season brings things back, so I'm optimistic. Try to be, at least. So, that's it. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more of The Walking Dead, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. If you want a link to our Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. We haven't really talked about The Walking Dead there before, but it'd be pretty cool too. So, yeah, that's all. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see you all next time.